So, this is part 2 of the wolf ring video, because in the first video you saw me carve, first of all, this ring, which was a cute first attempt, but was then improved upon in this attempt. Now, the original commission was to do a wolf ring with flowers, so once I'd completed the wolf head, which you saw in the last video, I then went in and tried to start carving some flowers, and just decided I really don't like these. I don't like how they look, the technique wasn't very effective, and yeah, I'm not into it. But I also realised that I've carved a wolf head much too far away from where the ring band is. So ideally, this nose piece here would sit sort of pretty flush against the finger. So I've decided to make a few changes. So what I've done is I've actually made a mould, and I popped the wax in, let it set, took it out, and now we have the wolf in here. Because I'm really pleased with the shape of this one, I think it looks pretty good, but I think I could construct the ring better, and I think I could try a few different techniques to make the flowers better as well. So we're gonna pour some melted wax into here to create some little wolf heads to experiment with. What I have to do is cut the band separately and attach the wolf head, which I will have poured into the mould, and then add flowers as well. So this is going to be a sort of constructed ring rather than a one piece like this, and it's going to be a bit of experimentation, so I'm going to take you along on that journey now. They're still a bit warm, so I'll let them cool down before I do anything else. Okay, so clearly I just broke that one. I think for the video I might just try and fix it using the wax pen just to show what I'm doing, but then I'm probably just going to make one in green wax because green wax doesn't break as easily and I like it better. I was just using the blue because I have it. I don't really like it that much, so I'm going to switch to green. So I fixed this one, sort of. Obviously next you would need to file down these shiny bits where there's all the excess wax that I've added as like glue, but I'm not going to bother doing that right now because I'm not going to use this one. It'll just go back in the drawer, and if I need it at some point I'll use it, or it might go as sort of scrap for something else. And now I'm going to start again with the green wax. So clearly I broke this one as well. I don't know how this has happened. This has only happened to me like once or twice before. Out of all the things that I've made, I've never broken them. And then I've done it twice in one go. I don't really know how. But luckily, this one is broken in the way that I would be trimming it anyway to put the carved piece in. So it's actually kind of fine. I haven't completely finished the band, I'm wondering whether it might be easier when it's a whole ring. So yeah, gonna switch mandrels to make sure that I make it the right size, and I will show you me melting this onto the band. So I've now attached it to the band. Obviously it looks pretty rough, and I think the next thing I'm going to do is try and clean up this base. Try and make it more or less even over here and just less gross. And I think I'm going to probably cut away some of this and make a bit of a nicer shape for the front of the ring. Okay, so I have shaped this ring. It should be about the right size. I was just having a conversation with the person whose ring this is today, and they were not super sure. So I'm not sure what to do about that. But I've made it to the size that we think it is at the moment. And you can see it's looking a bit smoother, a bit more even. Obviously, it's two different coloured waxes, but I'm hoping that all of these seams will be much less visible when it's in silver because it will be all one piece. If you look at the light shining on it there, you can see it is actually a solid, like there's not a seam line really. But yeah, I'm now going to try and add the flowers. I'm quite pleased with how it's looking. I think it's quite a nice shape. I'm feeling nervous now because I feel like this is going to be the final one, but there's always more wax. I've done it. So you can see all of the little flowers, they're like spiral roses in different sizes, going different ways with different amounts of like petalness on the outside. I'm wondering whether to put a tiny one up here to like balance it a bit more. I think I'm happy with it though. But yeah, I think I've done it. So it's a proper ring, it should fit hopefully.